Do you reach for your purse on the first date?
Yes, always. To show my fake kindness.
You know better. No, I don't pay for any first date. You asking me out.
But you don't even do the
No, I'm not gonna pretend. No, you know what it is. If the date is like $100, you'll be fine.
Oh, you think that I go to a restaurant on a first date? You're assuming that I date men that would take me to a restaurant.
Yeah, but my hand never, like, gets to the purse.
Yeah, you don't touch.
I don't touch it. I, like, play pretend, and then I'm like, oh, there, and then they pay.
Yes, of course. I do it. It's like a guilt thing. I always reach to, like, show them. Well, okay, the other day, I dug around in here. I felt my wallet, and I just kept digging. And he was waiting for me to finish digging. And then he finally just paid, but I wanted him to think I was nice.
Yes.
And then, of course, they pull it out, and I say, oh, are you sure?
The "are you sure" is good.
If they don't pay for it on the first date, just the first date, I say no second date. I just think that's weird. Third date, we can start talking about that.
I actually had a backpack since 1978. I still, and I have one tonight, a North Face backpack. I have tried over the years a purse just because it seems like the right thing to do, and I'm not comfortable with it.
I'm rich, so yeah, it's like a thing. It like turns me on. Like,
Financial dominance.
Yeah, I like being like the baller. It's not working. Guys hate it.
Yeah, but then I do it like, you have to do it like this. You have to be like, yeah, and then where'd your sister go to college?
You're like at the wall.
Yeah, you're just like sorting through your purse. You're like, where is my wallet?
You ever notice none of these women actually have the intention of splitting the bill? It's either you pay or they pretend to get you to pay. I no longer even ask girls out. If she wants me, she can cook me a dinner and bring it over. We'll go from there.
Why is it considered a woman's preference to reject a guy based on his height, but it's considered shallow if a man rejects a woman based on her weight?
I don't know.
Is that another double?
I agree with you, so it's like...
Is that another double standard?
Yeah.
Can you think of any double standards in relationships that don't exclusively favor women?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
Do you believe that... Got her. He just debunked feminism in one interview and she had nothing. Yeah. But she just say, I don't know. There is nothing. Yeah. There's nothing to have.
I'm gonna fuck an asshole and I'm gonna date a nice guy. When I'm looking at a guy, I need to like his face first. And if I like his face, then he could like talk to me. If I don't like your face, I'm gonna ignore you. So like if you got a good personality and like a nice face, then yeah, you got me in the bag.
So you have to be good looking plus have a great personality.
Oh yeah.
Beta providers going to get the sloppy seconds after Chad and Tyrone run trains on her.
Is there a word for fuckboy in Korean?
We just call them like man whores.
Oh, what's that in Korean?
Man whore. I don't want to say it.
Why?
Because it's so bad.
Whisper it.
Changnam.
Changnam. Why is it so bad?
In Western culture, in English especially, like everyone's so used to like Nicki Minaj saying like dick, pussy, whatever. But in our culture, we just don't use that vocabulary a lot. So whenever I say it in Korean, I'm just like, I get anxious.
What about if you're calling like a woman a whore? Is that also like, yeah, is that?
Oh, that is like very common. Slut shaming is very real in Korea.
But you can't call a dude a fuckboy? A changnam? Is that right?
That girl is like, we say kolle, which means like a washcloth. Like something you wipe the tabletop with. That's what it means. I see that term so often like on the internet.
Yeah.
Way more than the man whore word.
It's like the C word
I
in
can
English.
say fuckboy. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Like I don't even say, I say the C word.
You're fine with saying fuckboy. So why is it a different level?
Because one is like derogatory.
Fuckboy and like dick, that's also derogatory, isn't it?
No. You can't be derogatory towards men.
Things guys say and what they actually mean. When you ask a guy what's on his mind or what he's thinking about and he says nothing, like they're actually thinking about nothing. I guess they have the ability to do that. When a guy says I'm fine, he actually means he's fine. Like he could not be more fine.
Women.
Men aren't obsessed with women anymore, and it's weird. These men are more into themselves.
It's called feminism, my friend. You see, what happened was men did chase women and court and be a gentleman and do all the things that were required. After this whole past 3 years of this feminist propaganda, most men feel like it's not worth it. And I wouldn't doubt that you live in America. It is terrible in America right now. Most men are figuring out that they have more peace being by themselves than dealing with the headache. So they'd rather be by themselves, have their peace until they naturally meet somebody just as peaceful, or a woman gives them the reason to risk his peace with her if she's worth it. Men know their worth now. We knew our worth before. Couldn't tell you what happened. Yes, I could. Feminism.
Can't argue with that. Women bring nothing to the table but hate, manipulation, and anger, yet they wonder why men don't chase them.
Sir. Sir!
Grab me those sponges.
Sir, those aren't sponges.
Did you just see how much liquid them things hold?
Sir!
Grab me those sponges.
Are men trash?
Cis, heterosexual men, absolutely, especially white men.
Weren't you just talking about equality?
Oh, absolutely. But we have to have that viewpoint because of how much we've been attacked just by that gender. You know?
But you just said that all straight men are trash. Like, that's a pretty big generalization, don't you think?
It definitely is. It's not necessarily something I'm gonna saying via statistics. I'm saying via experience.
Would it be misogynistic if a man said all women are trash?
Yes. It's the same way as reverse racism.
So in that case, isn't it kind of, misandry for a woman to say that men are trash?
Oh, I wouldn't say so. I mean, yeah.
So are you a misandrist?
Close to, but I'm trying to come out of that.
Am I trash then?
Sure, yeah.
Really is sad watching these women holding to propaganda that is so self-damaging. At some level, they understand it's self-sabotage, but yet they cling to it emotionally. The interviewer couldn't have been more well-spoken and kind either.
Why do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries? Why? I'm right here. I'm single. Why? I want to be married.
Right, but I'm saying, do you typically see women traveling overseas to find husbands?
Men are traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that that is a good thing.
She's so narcissistic, she doesn't even realize how she belittles foreign women for wanting to be a traditional wife. Like, she is so intelligent and educated compared to them, yet she can't even find a boyfriend behind that desperation feminism created in her life. Sad, really.
What's the most down bad thing you ever did? I found out her shoe size and I beat to that number in my head. Bro, Mandem. It doesn't make sense. We switched school IDs, and when I got home, I started kissing her picture. I drew her in art class and I beat it to the drawing, bro.
That's insanity.
I recorded her answering a question on a Zoom call class, and then the clap emoji with the moisturizer emoji. I took a picture of my cheeks and busted to it while imagining it was hers. No. Since we have the exact same skin tone.
No.
Bro?
No.
Bro?
That's disgusting. That's the worst one I've heard.